Hello everybody and welcome to the Genshin Impact livestream. Hope you're doing this wonderful Wednesday. Hello Zinbad. Hello Amanda Solis. Hope we're having a great day. It will become even better as you're going to watch my livestream. Okay, sorry for the little delay. Running into some issues right before the stream. But here we are now. Okay, start with some dailies. Today we've got Natlan. Phew. Okay. I have the Troubled Hunter Wage. Which one is this? This is like... He has the Saurian body. Yeah. And we have to either go comfort the guy or fight the treasure hoarders. And comforting the AI requires gathering something. Yeah, that's about right. Boink. Boink boink. And we are done. Other plans for today will be to finally tackle the dire Mandragora. I have seen a video. I mean, not the entire video, but part of it, and I have it like loaded up. Of a Mandragora clear with Varka. It was with C2R1 Durin, but that's exactly what I have. So we shouldn't have too much trouble. Here we go. I will also go collect artifacts early today because I'm also gonna be streaming Genshin tomorrow. I'm gonna do two streams in a row since we have quite a lot of stuff to do. Still haven't finished the exploration from the previous patch. Hello, little creature. Oh, he survived. I'm impressed actually. Oh, this missed both of them? I'm impressed by that as well. But yeah, if enemies are not right in front of your face as you buy, you are gonna miss them with the E. The A tracking is one of her issues. It's not really a big deal when you're fighting a boss, because mostly you are gonna be in their face. But versus some smaller enemies, or in the overworld, where you kill like one guy, another one is slightly behind, it can be a bit annoying. Grab some condensance crystals, Autonama is on cooldown. We can go in with Varka. Although, with no Anemo, no Hexerai, no second Hydra, his damage output is pretty pathetic in such a team. That's like worst case scenario for Varka. Okay, and that's all the dailies, right? Yep, all the dailies. Let me just check one more thing. Yeah. Okay, so first thing we'll go to Stygian, farm some... Ooh, we've got Traveler's Tales. I even forgot about those. Liu? Zibai has some taste. Hello, little gamer. So, first artifact farming. Then artifact farming. And then Stygian for real. Best real cycle. Difficulty 3. Let's go. That's actually all you need to get all the Primo gems. All you get from higher difficulties is just the feathers and Mora and books. Nice mods, but like, yeah. Everything important is at the hard difficulty, which is like domain level. And people complain that the gen is too hard. You get all the relevant rewards in the easiest endgame challenge of them all. Okay, but first some hard knuckle duckle. Oh, I didn't press my E again. I'm like, why cannot I do my mini burst? Because I didn't press my second E. Well, yeah, that's... Not pressing the E might be quite problematic. Crit damage EM, attack goblet, eh. High damage goblet, eh. No instructor's pieces. Yeah, this is more like it. Still somehow took like 12 seconds. Bonus? Bonus garbage? Ooh, crit rate, crit damage ER, flat attack? Not the worst piece ever. Not a good piece either though. Especially in a set that gives you 20 crit rate. Peak! This is garbage. I probably shouldn't even save this. You know what? Your comment made me realize I should not even log this piece. Why? It's a 3-liner, has one good substat, and it's a crit rate hat on a set that gives you 20 crit rate. You're never playing that. And I do need to be a bit more picky because I'm running out of artifact XP. I have unupgraded locked pieces. Could it be decent if we roll only ER and crit damage? Sure, but it's never gonna be great. It would never be a great piece. ER was a 3-liner. I first looked at the substat and I'm like, oh? I look at the main stat, oh. This would be a pretty good piece. Still not like amazing because a 3-liner. But as a defense main stat sounds, it's giga dead. Albedo does not want to play a set that gives him... how much is it? 48% attack? Wait, how much attack do we get from the set? We get a lot of attack. The set gives you mostly attack. It's 18 and 25. It's 33 attack %. Not something you would ever want on an Albedo. Could be an off-piece. You actually are right. I do already have good offset sounds though. I think I need more. ER Sans? No. I mean, what if I need ER Sans onset? I'll just play offset ER Sans if I need some. Have I ever been to China? No, I have not been further than, like, Italy. Away from home. And that was when I was, like, very, very little with my parents. For me, myself, I've only been to neighboring countries. The farthest I've been in my adult life is Sweden, on the other side of the sea. Oh, that's already all the thingies. Yeah, I guess we don't claim the rewards. See ya. And I've never been to a different continent. So the suns, you say? Because like these are my offset suns that I actually use, right? This is the competition. But my Albedo has offset suns right now, which are pretty much created HP. It is a 4-liner. But I did roll 80%, which is like a dead roll. But I've got a god roll onset for Zibai. Very good onset for Noel. This god offset. That's like the best artifact on my account, or close to that. Real life Leo. Literally. I would be interested in visiting China one day, but... Why do I have this locked, by the way? 20% HP defense suns? Wait, what if you play this on Zhongli to get the HP for his shield value, but defense main stat for the lunar buff as a Geo character? Nah, screw this garbage, I'm throwing this out. Unless I wanted to reroll this? Nah. I would rather reroll this than this. And I'm not gonna reroll either. Defense main stat codex piece. This is also just bad. Although I guess it's better than the one on up top. Like this is worse, right? Is it worse? It's got pretty high rolls in the crit. Defense means that scroll piece. Scroll is a very universal set, you can play it on anybody. Maybe this isn't that bad. Maybe it's better than this. This would be like main DPS Shironen piece. Defense 3 ER. That's the piece we rolled. And you are saying it could be an off piece. I need to ever buff the Fate characters. Archer is a like top 3 DPS in the game right now, so he definitely does not need a buff anytime soon. Saber would just get buffed by getting better teammates and a better set. Because she really has no perfect team. Like, Kirene is her best support option. And that's kinda scuffed. Like, Kirene is a great support, but she doesn't have, like... Outside of charging the ult, she has anti-synergy with Saber, because Saber is not a Remembrance or Chrysoser character. And then, yeah, the set options for her are cope as well. So she's just gonna get better teammates and better relics as time goes on. That would be the Saber buff. Direct buffs are not needed for them. Their numbers are fine. A China trip's expensive, your currency is dollar. How would I know? I just said I never traveled further than a neighboring country. And I don't use dollars either. So I'm not a great person to ask this question. All I could do is try to Google it. Nah, come on. Like, maybe I would understand if you thought we used euros, because we are in the European Union, but we don't use euros either. We use złotys. Polski złoty. It's our national currency. Hello, Xnay. Yeah, euro is a bit stronger than a dollar. Because of the lack of gambas, you only have above 5k points. There will be a gamba soon. Like, even as an off-piece, I don't really know if this is worth trying out. The ER substat is kinda decent. But if I want ER, I have this. The pick ER piece. And if I don't want ER, I have like this. Noel is not being used realistically. And even this piece. On a good set for Albedo as well. Like, this is actually an on-set for Albedo. And if you were to play him in a Lunar Crystallized team, the EM is great as well. Yeah, no, this is a throw. This is a throw. This can stay because this can be an on-set for Lina, right? So that's why this stays. And the other copers as well. Not even. I mean, this is kind of a coper. This one is fine. 3 good subs. This also 3 good subs. To make it. So you can revamp the 5-star you pulled before. I do kinda regret when it comes to pull regrets. There are very few pulls I regret, but the biggest one would be the C2 or like E2 for Saber and Archer. I wish I stopped at E1. But I had like dreams of getting like E4s. Because I should have been able to, on average, but my pull session was absolutely atrocious. You want to give you the start of 4.0? What? What Lion Gate did we get in 4.0? The last two free characters were Archer and Dunheng. Midday wasn't free, if you mean that. Wait, who was free before Archer? There was somebody between Archer and Ratio, right? There must have been somebody, but I can't think of it. Once you get to pick for free. Oh, you mean the selector we got this patch? Oh yeah, because 4.0 is the current patch. I thought you meant like the previous, like last year. You weren't even playing back then, were you? Okay, let's start collecting artifacts right now, because I'm also gonna be streaming Genshin tomorrow, so I want to have them reset early. And like the commander? Who is the commander? I know Aventurin is in the selector, but he's not a commander. Oh, you mean Jing Yuan? Oh yeah. I love Jing Yuan. I have him as my avatar in Star Rail, but he is so bad now I even forgot he was an option in the selector. He's not unplayably bad. For a 1.0 character who was not ever like directly buff, he did get a bunch of indirect buffs though. He is still pretty decent. Out of the 1.x DPSs that haven't gotten buffed, he's probably the best one. But doesn't say much. And you really need Sunday for him. Like, Sunday is mandatory for Jing Yuan. To make him even at this, like, you know, top 1.x level. I mean, with Sunday he's even like 2.x level. Let's give him that. It's like Acheron level. Because if I was going for... I was playing like... one archer, one saber. That was my strategy. Alternating. And I thought I would have enough pulls to get both of them before. But I lost like everything. And everything was high PT. I even lost the light cone, the saber light cone. I had to spend 150 pulls to get the saber light cone. Like, bro, that was not in the plan. That was not in the plan. That was -1 character. And every 50-50 loss. I expected some, but not like... I think I only got 1 win. So I wish that instead of going for the... like if I should have stopped at E1 for both, and then pulled myself like an E1 Finon or maybe an E0 S1 Finon. Was it pretty much? Almost all? Wait, I should have this somewhere on my spreadsheet. Wait, do I have my spreadsheet updated for the... It's been a while. So I updated my spreadsheet, but I think these pulls should be here. Warps. Character collaboration warp. Yeah. I don't have the Lightcone collaboration warp. I had 2 wins, but the 2 wins were at 80 PT each. My lowest PT was 60. And I had loss, loss, loss. And the Lightcone was also like a 70 something PT loss into 70 PT again. So yeah, this was not what I was planning for this. 1.35% 5-star rate. The average is 1.6. And 40% 50-50 win rate. And like this saber was later, right? This last saber win I got like almost a month later. This was during the initial session. So yeah, I should not have pulled the E2 saber at this point. I should have stopped, but I was like... wanted to stay true to my plan. It is what it is. I don't really need more DPSs, so like it's okay from a meta perspective for me not to have fun. Like I cleared every endgame fully. So I clearly didn't miss the power of Finon. But he is a cool character. So that's kind of a shame. But yeah, just because you like somebody doesn't mean you have to pull them, right? If the gameplay is like meh. The most meh thing about Finon is that his best support is Keridra, and I absolutely hate Keridra. I wouldn't accept her if they gave her for free. I would like... If she came in mail, I would let it expire. She's in late 4 point something. 3 point something. She's like 3.5 or 3.6. She's evil. And like, not evil in a fun way. Even evil in like, you know, eradicates minorities for fun kind of way. Oh no, I've already been here. Okay, we go to Fontaine. So I kinda... That makes it better, right? Missing out on Finon makes it better because he gets a big power boost from Keridra. And it just so happens that I didn't pull any of the characters that work well with Keridra, because there are 3 characters that work well with her. There is Finon in every team. There is Anaxa, specifically with Kirene, ideally. And then Midday only, if you also have Kirene. Those 3 all work well with Keridra. I don't have any of them. So I kinda dodged the bullet. Sparks is evil? I mean, she's more like messed up. Sparks is evil in a fun way. But she's not like... She's not so much evil as she's chaotic, you know? She's chaotic and maybe dangerous, but she's not evil. Inazuma? Overall, I'm pretty happy with my pulls throughout Amphorius. And like late Penacony. I skipped a lot, but I don't really regret. Gameplay-wise, I don't regret any of the skips. Character-wise, having Final would be cool, but you know, I can appreciate Final without owning him. Same with Anaxa, I can appreciate Anaxa without owning him. And from the characters that I did pull, I pretty much used everybody quite extensively. Oops. I did not want to do this. Whatever. See, I do wonder how my pulls are gonna go in Plan Arcadia. All the characters look pretty cool. And the like new versions they are doing of old characters, they're all some of my favorites. Silverwolf, Blade, and potentially eventually in the future. Those are like all in my top 5 favorite characters in Star Rail. But if I want to pull so many, at this point I might have to pull everybody, because then, you know, what if I want to pull Blade, but his support will be Ashvale. I probably should get Ashvale as well. Is there an his theory that he proved about Crossers being talents previously? I mean, he tapped into Kefale's memories and he saw all the, you know, he saw that the Titans were people before. He wasn't exactly sure that the people he was seeing, because like he could see the people even before, but then he made the connection that, yep, those people are the ones that are Titans now. So that was his... that proved his theory. And before maybe he could make some connections with like the Golden Blood and the fact that every Crusader corresponds to one of the Titans. So he might have had a hunch at first, but then he actually managed to get access to Kefale's memories. And also Cersei's, just merging with him, right? Also gave him some like insight into the matter. Possibly. Was Shake Titan but at the same time she was a normal girl? Everybody was a person at first. Everybody was a person in a previous Amphorius cycle. Which patch are you at, by the way? Because how I'm supposed to explain it differs depending on how late you are in the story. I mean, you might not know which patch the story came out in, but like, what happened last time? But yeah, every Titan was a Chrysocer in the past. Just like the Chrysocer you see now. So they are not quite regular people. They are like superhuman. They are like demigods. They each have some sort of special power. They are seemingly immortal, at least most of them. Because Castor is like 1000+ years old. Aglaya, similar to that. Tribi, also giga old. Some of them are younger. Like Hyacinth is probably in her 20s. But a lot are super old. And the previous Titans were also like this. Before they became Titans. She said, but she cannot be because she's on banner. Kinda. There are actually playable characters who are dead. Misha and Gallagher from Penacony, right? They're gone. Oops. Hello? They both were like fake people in the first place. But yeah, they no longer exist. But yeah, clearly a character wouldn't come out after already having been off-screened. So like, you haven't even seen his in the story yet. You will see her in the story, I will tell you that much. Hello, Sayonara. I'm going to save for level 99. Yeah, the Silver Wolf looks amazing. I like that she's imaginary as well. Now, character types don't really matter much nowadays, but they matter a little bit. And the last imaginary DPS that I pulled for was Danheng IL. Yeah, I didn't get Midday, I didn't get Rappa, I never built Ratio even though he was free. So that's pretty cool. Always a bit easier to brute force content if you are the right type, but yeah, it's not nearly as important as like matching the element in Genshin. Because in Genshin it will matter for like reactions that activate the boss mechanics. In Star Rail the boss mechanics are activated more so by being AoE or heavily single target or having follow-ups or healing or debuffs, like the different kit mechanics that are separate from the character type. Okay, this is done now, so I guess it is time. So I saw a video of somebody doing the Mandragora with like the exact team I have. C0R1, I guess I have R2 Varka, and C2R1 Durin. And they have 101 second clear, so it should be very doable even if I misplay. So let me see what exactly they are doing, because I haven't actually watched the entire video. The start is kind of what I would imagine, battering Durin hard. And they don't even Bennett burst. They just go straight into Varka. I wonder if it would be better for me to try to charge the Bennett burst for his first rotation. And you lower this thingy until he explodes, right? Then he does a second setup right as the target field. And then burst with Venti, yeah, right as he pops. That's gotta be like the key. And he just regularly goes to the team afterwards. He does burst it. Probably a DPS loss, because he didn't use his improved E because of that. Oh, he popped again. Oh, but Venti managed to grab everybody. He also used the charge attack. It's probably better to use the skill, especially against such a group of enemies. It's easy to miss some of them if you use the charge attack. And he didn't use extra normal attacks on Venti. So there's a bunch of misplays here. This should be easy. Hopefully. But of course, as always, it will be easy to mess up. Let's see his builds. Wait, 38 seconds? Yo, this guy has like a C6 Skirk or something. 38 seconds on the Skirk boss. And 60 seconds in the middle. There's a level 100 Bennett. Man, what a waste. These are pretty good. Elegy on Venti, not the DPS weapon. Under level talent as well. He did go Fav Bennett. Wait, how much AR? 288 with Fav. Crimson Witch. Durin. Yeah, that's a very bad set. So I should have a much easier time than this. Hopefully. I mean much easier, maybe not much easier. But my builds are probably better. Let me see. So I probably should level up Varka. I should not go in with a level 80 Varka, that's a giant DPS loss. The Mora. Oh, the Mora. I mean, we have to do this eventually if I want to keep playing Varka. Even the books, I don't have that many of them left. My purple books are gone, I just have like 2,000 of the... Or was it 20? Wait, how many blue books do I have? Okay, 20,000, not 2,000. Okay, so we are probably fine. Yeah, because 4 small books is like 1 big book. So it's like 5,000 big books. Yeah. That's like 500 more. 400 maybe. So we are probably fine with the 20k adventurers experience. Which I got the R2 Jest. Peak. Oh, that's an off piece. Very good. Decent. Cope. Peak. Okay. And the ratio overall? 95 to 233. Venti. 62 to 168. Daybreak Chronicles. Maybe I should have like an attack goblet with Daybreak Chronicles. But I get Durin. Actually, I don't really get the Durin. I don't really get the Durin quills because they are only for the on-fielder. Do I have attack goblets? I have an offset here. I can play this. It's actually not that good. Actually, all of this is pretty bad, huh? Okay, maybe I'll stay on ammo damage, but I'm pretty sure attack should be better. with how many damage bonus buffs I'm getting. My AR 187, hopefully it will be high enough. We can always give him more. Benny. 328, yeah, I have like 40 ER more. So I should even be able to burst first rotation, hopefully. That's some nice Bennett ER. And finally, Durin, my boy. 67 is 87 with the set bonus. And you also have Day carved from Rising Queens on him. He did get a bit of a downgrade because he has to share with Varka. But those builds are still very strong. The ER is also appreciated for that first rotation burst. Attack Suns. Wait, those are better. This is just like strictly better. Same crit value. I guess I prefer the crit rate to the crit damage. The 0.4, the 0.8 crit value in crit rate is better than in crit damage, but 10 ER is very nice. I could also go crit maxing, although not really actually. Yeah, no, the crit rate low roll like crazy. This actually less crit and less ER. Is there 50-50 for Arya? Got Soldier 11, that is a shame. They need to do something in Zenless. Something like the capturing Radiance in Genshin. I've also lost so many 50-50s lately. And it really does make you lose your will to live when you use like the third 50-50 in a row. Okay, the goblet is great. The hard scope. I was even running an attack HUD before. Like this, but it's not great either. Yeah, the endgame is just more demanding in Zenless as well. Resets every week. So having the units that recently came out and are getting shield feels even better. I could try this. I did save it. I did freeze it after all. If we roll a lot of attack percent and ER, it can be better than the one crit rate sub we have here. I will try this. Okay, ER is good. Harmasa and Soldier both got buffed, and both are pretty good, but will be harder to play. But mastering them should feel pretty rewarding. 80%. So do we stop now? I might need the ER at some point. If I wanted ER, I would go for the Clippies. I mean, this is more ER, but then no other stats. Yeah, no, it's too bad. I can't justify that. I would switch to Onset Suns and play an Offset Hat if I need more ER. Yeah, that's what I would do. You can do some decent rotation for Harmasa? Very nice. I cannot. I mean, I can do like the bare minimum. I know how his kit works, but I can't do the like X dash attacks during stun window combos. Okay. From hard straight to dire. Getting this first try. We'll see. Shouldn't be that difficult, but if I like mistime my Venti Burst and don't get the grouping well. Wait, did he use a Venti Burst between the two phases where he's small? Because like one Venti Burst here just as he pops. And yeah, he also used the Venti Burst here at like half. Okay, so I'll try doing the same. Hopefully I'll have enough energy. Do the small guys drop particles when they die? Gotta grab my energy. Oops. Oh wait, I'm switching. I'm switching to Bennett. I was pressing 3. Not sure what happened here. Want to funnel the Venti particles to Bennett. I missed my E, man. He dodged my Bennett E. I'm not getting this first try. Because I can't get the beginning right. I didn't crit with Bennett, so I didn't get the FAF particles. Here we go. Ooh, my burst is nowhere near. I don't have enough energy on my characters. Yeah, no, this is bad. Wait, I need more energy. That's what I was saying. More ER is needed. We could trade with Klee here. Get 11 more, should be enough. Because that's pretty close. Yeah, that's like my best bet probably. Because my father already has 23. My son's 9.7. Although this is the off piece. I can't get the Flynn's sons, that's actually off limits. Because I use him in a different chamber. 9.1 on Ororon. That's actually less than I have right now. 11 on the Ganyu. Yeah, that's what I could like pick up. I mean, it's like 1 ER. 30.6. But that's on Venti. 17.5. Now that's a piece that actually has more ER. The Yahoda piece. Do we take this as well? 16.2 here. And like 0 on the hat. Let's take the Clippies here. I lose some attack, but I already have a bunch. 170 ER now. 89 crit rate. Venti could use a bit more as well, because his burst was slightly late. We could take the Sayu piece with some ER, 16.8. That's even more than some. And losing the crit damage is not the end of the world, because I have too much anyways. Oh, this is better. Nobody plays this. Feather already is loaded with ER. Suns are loaded with ER. Robert has some. .8. 16.8. Wait, why does my Wanderer have a 16.8 ER Anemo Goblet? No wonder his damage was feeling bad. Yeah. Like, I have a better onset than what he's playing. What happened here? That was some miscalculation or something. It's not supposed to be like this. And my hat has 18. Yeah, wait, I'm just curious. I do have 4-piece desert. Which I think the Venti stole his piece? But might as well play something that's actually decent. And now he's gonna feel a bit better to play. No, this will be an actual first try. Let's hope. Here. Still not quite enough. This kinda cold. I'm wasting backup time. Oh, I forgot to do the normal attacks on Venti. I should not be losing buff up time to Durin bursting. I'll go like this. Oh, I missed my E, that's very close. And they're like at the edge of the Bennett burst. One of them didn't get grouped up. This is so cooked, bro. Where is he? Why is he so far away? That's Venti DPS. Clear this. Oh, that was so terrible, man. That was so bad. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. My Durin ER was a bit too low, so I had to go to him later on in the rotation after setting up the buffs. I should have probably, like, I don't know, waited for the particles. Like, it was better to delay the rotation than to shorten the buff up time. And then because I did it once, I had to, like, cook my every rotation afterwards as well. How was I getting so little energy on him? I guess normally I would play him with a Pyro DPS. Then my Bennett burst positioning, my Varka was always like at the very edge of it, so I was losing the Bennett buff. I was trying to like run back into it, but still it wasn't perfect uptime. Then in the second fracture phase, one of the little guys did not get Venti bursted because my Venti burst came up a bit too late. So they managed to like separate. You ideally want to cast the burst as he's exploding, right? And then everybody just gets insta pulled. But they splattered all over the arena, and some of them were so far away they didn't get pulled. I had this issue when I was fighting the boss in the overworld as well. It's actually something that happens very often with the boss. The ungrouping is so crazy. And then my Varka died. Because he couldn't be in the Bennett burst, he wasn't getting healed properly. And yet, we still won. This, I could shave like 40 seconds, man. Maybe 30. Maybe not 40, but like 30 for sure. But it's good enough. So we don't care. Let's get the boosted artifacts after killing Dyer. 100% true, confirmed by history fictionologists. Enigmata approved. Yeah, this is all garbage. I mean, this has attack percent and ER. It's a crit rate hat though, those are bad on this set. And like, you know what, this goblet actually 3 good stats? I need to check what my Columbina's playing right now. This was so bad, man. If I'm bored later on, I might retry this, but... Spoiler alert, I will not be bored. We still need to do the transmuter thingy. I have saved some of my +8s for this. Perfect. I think +8, I mean... I think it's more Mora efficient to use the bottles, but when it comes to being artifact EXP efficient, using +8 artifacts is best. I think that's what I read. I mean, you definitely need to get the Sanctifying Elixir every patch. That's the #1 thing, but I need to re-evaluate what is actually best to use, because the bottles might be the way. Speaking of bottles, we are probably close to running out of artifact space. Yeah, like 100 spaces left. Save a couple 1-stars for fodder. Okay, we have a lot of these saved now. I should go through them eventually. I guess I will go through them next time I need an instructor set. Which is probably next patch, with Lina coming out. You probably play instructors on your 4th slot. Actually, I won't. Because my 4th slot in my Zibai team will be a C2 Chiori. She is not playing instructors, I can tell you that much. Yeah. So I guess I will not need instructors for that. I'll need instructors if I wanted to play Sucrose in a Nefer team. But another spoiler alert, I'm not playing Nefer. Like ever again. What are those guys doing? I mean, maybe if they like print the most insane Nefer shield ever. A boss that only Nefer can clear. But they'll need to make a new boss, because all the existing... Wait! Chest! I found the chest! No way! All the existing Nefer shields are just lunar shields in general. Or more so Lauma shields. I switched my gadget so I don't see the chest anymore. But there is a 1.0 chest over here. What do you mean, for how long? Oh, have I been looking for this chest? No, I just randomly pressed my thingy. This is a 1.0 chest. I've been playing the game since, like, week 2. Yo. There is more! There are more 1.0 chests here! Oh, I thought it was a small box. It's always surprising when I find a chest that's been here for 5 years, you know? How do I get inside? Oh no, it's here! Okay, there is not more. It's just 2. That's still a lot. Every time I find the chest, it's like, man, this has to be like the last 1.0 chest I'm missing. And then it turns out, no. There is more. They have been updating the terror compass. Although those chests were just like out there. But like there are chests that the compass wouldn't find originally, but it does find now. Man, the slime just disappeared after I pressed the burst. She runs so fast. Okay. I'm probably good on chest in this area. So now that the biggest challenge of the patch is done. Oh yeah, I need to actually claim the rewards. The Mora is like one of the biggest deals actually. It almost gives me back the money I spent on Varka. Almost. Okay, now we have the skin. Auto-equipped. Looks way better than Lost Prayers. Okay, so let's actually start doing the like important stuff. Gotta finish the event, Echoes of Memory, and then Exploration. We need to get to 80%, and we need to finish the quest. Probably 80% will happen as we are doing the quest. But yeah, first this. We already found the discrepancies in the Starfell Lake. Now over in Mondstadt. Spotter cam request. Can you just equip it for me? Or can they make it like the T button that we sometimes use to interact with the environment? We should be able to just press T next to a discrepancy. Oh! Lieben, my boy! Oh yeah, I've heard that this is actually like the first time Lieben is voiced. Old friend though. This is exactly how I thought he would sound actually in Japanese. Wait, what are you doing here?
だってキャサリンさんに来てもらうわけにはいかないっしょ。本当の冒険者協会があるし。キャサリンさん、いつもすまし顔っすけど、実は毎日重労働をこなしてるんすよ。考えても見てくださいよ。いろんな国を巡るだけでもとんでもない時間を食うことになるじゃないですか。
Yeah.
この世界はすべて魔法で作られてるんすよね。不思議っすね。この棚の本も全部本物で小道具じゃないんすよ。仕事が終わったら俺もこの世界をあちこち回ってみたいっす。
So same arrangement as always?
残念ながら今日はまだちょっと資金繰りがね。今回一山当てたらまたいつもの場所で商売するつもりなんで、その時はまたいつも通りお願いするっす。
お願いするっす。The person who does this job is the one who gives me daily primogems, you know?
はい。でも、ここには用意されてないみたいなんですよ。後でもらってくるんで、山分けしましょう。
Wait, we actually mentioned primogems in dialogue? Lieben is also a primogem supplier though. So I guess that makes some sense? It's still like... I mean, in Genshin, everything is lore relevant. Down to like UI buttons. And I guess daily quests as well, apparently.
でもここのものって持ち出せるんすかね。後で原石をちょっともらってくるんで山分けしましょう。
We all can have some? What does he need the primogems for? Okay, there's nobody here. Something is happening on the bridge. There are no dandelions here. That's an anomaly. It's just there. No real comment. Paimon just says don't mess with it. Sure. Oh, yeah, these flowers are not regular flowers.
この花とか草とかってモンドには生えてない種類だよな。
Oh! And Emily popped up.
お、エミリエじゃないか。久しぶりだな。
旅人さんとパイモンさん、こんにちは。お花をお求めですか？
You are in charge of the shop?
はい。サンプルを採取しにモンドまでやってきたのです。新鮮な香りを収集したいと思ってたのですが、街を巡ってもこれだと思える花や草は見つけられず、そんな折に魔女を名乗る女性が私に声をかけてくれたのです。見たこともない珍しい植物をたくさん持っているとのことでした。
Lady who called herself a mage showed me to her van. Look, come inside, we have like rare flowers.
ここにある見たことのない植物を自由に研
And now
究
she
さ
got
せて
kidnapped.
もらう代わりに、この小さな花屋さんの店番を手伝っているんです。
おお、見たこともない香水が作れそうだな。
はい。夢の中にいると錯覚するような香りでしょう。どれもとても濃い花の香りなのに、すがすがしい印象で、透き通った夏を思い起こさせてくれます。もうしばらくここで研究を続けるつもりですが、何かお手伝いできることはありますか？
オイラたち、現実のモンドと違うものを探してるんだ。だからここの花を取らせてくれないか？あと、そこまで気に入ったなら、ニコにここはこのまま残してもらうように言ってみるぜ。
Good idea.
そうしていただけるととてもありがたいです。この花々は私の報酬のようなものですから。折り紙のような花にも香りがあるなんて不思議ですね。
Actually, everything here could be a reference to some event. Oceanid, we had an Oceanid event in the past. A couple of them even. Flowers from Simulanka. Liban, of course. Our like patchly or like yearly Liban. Okay, this guy. Not sure exactly what kind of event he would be related to. It's just a random Sorian. We have Sorian events every other part. Oh, Diana!
ここにいたんだね。ディオナ？なんでこんなところに？
And defending Tommysaur too.
私も初めて見た。中から来たって聞いたけど、かわいいにゃ。アリスさんからここに休憩所を作ってって頼まれたんだ。キャッツテールの内装をそのまま持ってきてあるから、私はドリンクの準備だけすればいいんだって。
People will be wondering why is Cat's Tail is closed. Oh yeah, our number one bartender is running an imaginary version of our establishment right now. Sorry, she's busy.
せっかくだから店にある酒を全部超ヘンテコのやつに入れ替えちゃうつもりなの。飲みたいって思うやつが出ないようにね。その構想まだ終わってなかったんだな。当然。でも猫たちはついてこなかった。やっぱり現実のキャッツテールの方がいいみたい。猫たちって生活環境の変化にすっごく敏感なんだ。全く同じに見える場所だとしても周りの雰囲気がちょっとでも変わるとすぐに落ち着かなくなっちゃうの。そしたらアリスさんがね、私に今こそ新しい店員を呼ぶ時よって言ったの。それでこのチビ竜たちが現れたってわけ。ベネットが扱い方を教えてくれてね、慣れてきたら猫や犬と変わらないって分かったよ。じゃあここはドラゴンテールだな。そうそう、 この竜の姿をモデルにしたクッキーも見たよ。私も作って店で売ってみようかな。
Seeing how we had a character who came up here and here after we took a picture, I need to like take another look. Is there truly nobody here next to the bird? It's just a bird, and that's it. Strange, strange. There's some sort of tent there, and yeah, a boar. No one actually keeps animals here, do they? Oh, yeah, I was like, random character anywhere?
モンドの人たちってイノシシなんて飼ってたか？見つけた。バーバラいたよ。待ってなんでこんなことになっちゃったんだろう。
Timmy summoned a giant bird. Now his stand is a ruin guard, not a bird. It has to be an enemy stand. What's the matter?
もう聞いてよ。私とバーバラで鹿狩りで何か食べようと思ってたんだけどさ、なんと鶏肉のスイートフラワー漬け焼きと人参とお肉のハニーソテーが生き返っちゃったの。
生き返った？
So this boar was a sticky honey roast.
そう、ハニーソテー。鶏肉のスイートフラワー漬け焼きはもう捕まえたよ。
とりあえず持って帰って一緒に食べよう。あ、待って。
どうしたの？
他の食べ物も鳩とイノシシになって逃げちゃった。私たちのお昼ご飯が。
Okay. Oh, we have some ingredients to obtain. I can finally make some of the Rukashava mushroom recipes. Let's make some tandoori roast chicken now that we are here. Cooking in the imaginary world. Oh man, I would eat some tandoori roast chicken. Like tandoori roast anything. Here we go. There is still like one more thing that needs them, I think. Or maybe not, maybe I'm done? Oh, these require the red berry shrooms from Varesa's house. I don't have enough quite yet. I'm missing 2 of them for proficiency. Oh, it appears I like... Oh no, yes, potato boats, but I only need 5. Actually, let's make this as well, because I have exactly enough. Oh, this also looks amazing. Potatoes stuffed with cheese and mushrooms. Oh my god, I should not be cooking in Genshin in the evening. And now, I will never need Rukashava mushrooms again. Possibly, hopefully. Oh no, wait, this tent is actually here normally. Or wait, is it not? No, it's not. Normally we have just Fatui stationed here, not a tent. Don't tell me they are living here now. I have mastered most recipes. Because like, I selected the option to only show recipes that I haven't mastered yet. Proficiency incomplete, there is a setting like this in the filters. So that's why it was so small.
テントだよな。街の中にあるなんておかしくないか？でもそういえばファデュイの二人組がいつもここで話してるよな。
お前らも気づいてたんだな。俺ずっとあいつらを見張ってたんだけど、全然使える情報を喋ってくれないんだ。
And this Fatui actually, despite what Ben is saying, they talk about the dialogue of these two Fatui NPCs in Mondstadt actually updates as you go through the main quest. They will talk about the latest happenings related to the Harbingers. They talked about Signora's death. They talked about Dottore back in Sumeru. They talked about the number 8 spot, I think, was this Scaramouche's? Or like the spot where Scaramouche was. Whether it was like 6 or 8 or whatever, being absent for a long time. They talked about Arlecchino, they talked about, and the flooding fontaine, they talked about Capitano. And they talked about how Capitano is not, like, his slot is not marked as absent. He is still the number 1 Harbinger, because like, Signora, gone, that spot, empty. Wanderer's spot, nobody remembers him, the spot has been empty for ages. Capitano, he's still number 1. No change. They're a little outdated sometimes, I mean, because if nothing has happened regarding Harbingers lately, or if a Harbinger story is not complete yet, they will not comment on this. So like, I'm not sure, do they already have a comment on Dottore? They might. Like the latest Dottore shenanigans in Not Cry. They might have a comment about this, but maybe we'll have to wait until Dottore's return. Because we are not done yet. I need to talk with them later. See if they actually mentioned Dottore now.
俺って相変わらず運が悪いみたいだな。
あの人たちよりもセピロス騎士団の方が早耳なので、あの人たちが噂し始める頃にはもう秘密でも何でもなくなってしまっているんです。
Even Mika says that they are behind on the lore. But it's always nice to hear a different perspective. What the Fatui are, how the Fatui are interpreting the most recent news of our adventures.
あいつらってなんで帰らないんだろうな。ファデュイのモンドでの任務はもう終わってるはずだろ？
Yeah, Dottore's comeback and Sandrone's story might be intertwined. Yeah, I have no idea.
ファデュイのリストから名前が漏れてて、新しい命令が伝わってないとか？俺はよくあるぜ。
ないこともないですけど、かなり特殊な例なので参考にはならないかもしれません。彼らは今のファデュイの門の連絡員なんだと思います。もしかしたら帰りたくなかったから志願したのかもしれませんね。
とにかく後でニコに行ってこのテントは片付けてもらおうぜ。これを見ると戦いが始まりそうな気がして落ち着かないんだよな。
It's so cool of them to like address such stuff. Like, why is the entire Goth Grand Hotel still being rented out by the Fatui 5 years later? True, and it's not like there's a treasure chest here either.
そうだな。誤解を招きそうなものは取っ払ってもらおう。
Oh, they're gone. Okay, so you're out. I just want to check, is my volume a bit low or is it just my... That's like even higher than average. But yeah, my ears have been a bit clogged recently. So I just don't hear as well. Maybe we should just go to have them like cleaned professionally. Because whatever I'm doing is not working. Oh! The Elemental Crucible. From our very first 1.0 event. This thing, you know what this was? This was a glorified book leyline. Glorified EXP leyline. With co-op. With forced co-op included. You would you would go here, matchmake with some other people, you would all load into an arena. This was at the Thousand Winds Temple. I can't open the map. Which was at the Thousand Winds Temple. And then you would have to like collect some particles, I think, and kill some enemies. And afterwards you would just get... You'd spend resin to get books. That was like the main reward, and then you would get some primo gems for just doing runs as well. And one thing that was super scuffed is that the rewards actually scaled with your adventure level, with your world level. So, like adventure level, adventure rank. So if you were like AR 30, you would get less rewards than somebody who was AR 40. So it was like, I remember I was like just at the cusp of like 1 or 2 more levels and I will get better rewards. So I was trying to put this off as much as possible. Till listen here, the tea leak looks kinda sus actually. Elemental Crucible.
ここにあったんだ。やっと見つけた。
Sucrose where? Here she is.
したんだスクロース。
お、旅人さん、パイモン。実はね、今回の歓迎イベントのために錬金術の装置をいくつか頼まれたの。アルベド先生は無駄遣いしないから日頃から使う設備しか買わないの。実験室に放置されてるのはだいたい先生が来る前からあった年代物なんだよ。これとかもそう。昔何度か使ったけど使い勝手も効率もいまいちだったからすぐに使わなくなっちゃったんだ。
This is a comment about the event. Like we never got a rerun of this. We got like a semi rerun of this once or twice. Like co-op events that were glorified ley lines. 1 or 2 more times it happened, but not any time lately. So she's talking about the equipment, but this is actually the Hoyo devs talking about this type of event.
それで魔女さんに言われた通り、そういうものをシャボン玉の中のモンドに配置しようと思ったんだけど、シャボン玉に入れた途端消えちゃったから探してたの。見つかってよかった。でもどうしてここにあったんだろう。
見つかってよかったじゃないか。理由はそんなに気にしなくていいと思うぞ。後でニコに報告して正しい場所に戻してもらうぜ。
うん、ありがとう。とにかくやっと見つかって本当によかったよ。
I've got a turtle boy over here as well.
テントガメ？なんでこんなところにいるんだ？
さあね。
Oh, hello. And yeah, this is Rosaria's like old outfit. Normally whenever Rosaria appears in like cutscenes or something, she has the like newer censorship one. But this is old Rosaria outfit.
こんなに大きな亀、初めて見ました。子供の頃、町の子供たちの間で亀を飼うのが流行ったんですよね。ほぼみんな1匹ずつ持ってました。
あ、確かずっと前にジン団長とディルックの旦那も言ってたな。
Wait, there actually was something like that.
結構ずっと流行ってたんですよ。私も飼ってましたよ。
世話が大変だったわ。こういう小さなペットって案外手間がかかるのよ。
お前も飼ってたのか？
何？そんなに意外？
いや、別に。
I love the delivery on this line.
何？そんなに意外？
意外? What should we do with this tent tortoise?
そうですね。私が教会に引き取りましょう。教会の裏に池を作ってそこで飼います。頑丈そうですし、きっと世話も楽なはずです。
ダメよ。頑丈すぎるのが気になるわ。外来種問題を引き起こすかもしれないわよ。元いた場所に返しておいてって
魔女に伝えてもらえる？
わかったぞ。
I'm not super keen on Rosera's design, but her voice acting in Japanese is so good.
頑丈そうですし、きっと世話も楽なはずです。
ダメよ。
Oh? Magic Tour Group from the Archipelago, Simulanka, and Bottleland. Can't believe they are all here. Asking for directions, Arnold.
まるで天国だな。口が動かせたら思う存分食べれたもの。
すごいすごい。
ここの人たちはきっと大金持ちなんだな。シムランカみたいな物語の世界の中でも、俺たちは到底こんな大きな家には住めないぞ。
ここだって物語の世界じゃないか。ん？どうしたんだい？
申し訳ありません。暁ワイナリーの建物内は今回立ち入り禁止となっておりまして、他の場所をご案内いたしますね。
そうか。残念だ。
ノエルだ。栄誉騎士様とパイモン様、こんにちは。
How'd you come to be stationed here?
アリス様がこちらの業務が大変になることを見越して私に任せてくださったのです。信頼できるし、きっと適任だと言ってくださって。丸め込まれてないか？騎士団の仕事じゃないのに騎士団の人に押し付けるなんて。大丈夫ですよ。別の世界から来た観光団を案内するだけですから。それにリルック様もちゃんといらっしゃいます。観光団？確かに近隣5軍とベルーリア・ミラージュ、シムランカ、馴染みのあるやつらばっかりだな。
Shall he put you to work, huh?
なんてことないですよ。たくさんお手伝いできて嬉しいんです。私にお任せください。
I hope there would be a bit more dialogue between them, and not just us talking to Noel.
それでは皆様、こちらへお進みください。
ちょっと失礼。僕は道を聞かれるのが好きなアーノルドだ。ある美しい女性のことについて聞きたいんだが。
Asking for directions, Arnold is the biggest Mona simp. Even though this was Fischl's realm. And like, the Fischl realm is created out of like Fischl's subconscious. So the fact that there is a raven that simps for Mona means that there is part of Fischl's consciousness that simps for Mona.
「これも発明された当初は性能が悪くての。1週間でせいぜい十数匹しか捕まえられなかったから、研究者たちも改良する気すら起こさなかったそうじゃ。
Once again, commentary from the devs on the gadget, on the crystal fly trap. I stopped using it. Ever since we got the ability to spend 40 resin at once, I've been using fewer crystal flies because of that, because you now condense 60 and you don't need to condense as often. But yeah, it was not the best way to collect crystal flies.
じゃが、市場に出回ってからは冒険者たちから熱烈な歓迎を受けたんじゃろう？
その通りじゃ。時間はかかるが、自分で手を動かす必要はないからの。
この辺りには象徴がたくさんいるじゃろう。なぜ自分で捕まえないんじゃ？
偏僻な場所にあるせいかもしれんの。昔はこういう装置もなかったから、何度もこうした場所に足を運ぶしかなかったんじゃ。
Characters in Apocalypse have to be some codenames for devs, right? We haven't had such characters before.
不法侵入になると思うんじゃがの。
今は冒険者たちも象徴にさほど興味を示さなくなってきているというがの。
流行りが過ぎたということかの。
そうじゃの。
あいつらごちゃごちゃ何言ってるんだ？
Beats me.
流行りが過ぎたということかの。
そうじゃの。
So, you know. An entire summer tent back from the first Golden Apple Archipelago.
なんでこんなところにテントがあるんだ？なんだか懐かしいな。
1.6.
結局あの魔女の誘いは断った。僕の屋敷を遊び場にされるのはごめんだからな。代わりにエネルギーや水分を補給できる休憩所を用意しようと思っている。
へえ、この装置を使って魔女と連絡を取って助けやヒントをもらうこともできるのか。あの時みたいだな。
よく考えてみると確かに似ているな。僕も忘れかけていた。
騎士団の休日、夏の海、あの小さなウェーブボート。俺ははっきり覚えてるぜ。
二人で無人島に漂着して海を渡ろうとしたのに一歩も進めなかったことしか印象にないな。
ああ、誰かさんのせいでな。
あはは。これって魔女が用意したものだよな。後で現実世界と照らし合わせるために写真を撮らせてくれないか？
Kaya was trying to ice bridge over, but Diluc was melting the ice.
好きにすればいい。
などくらいの遠征隊がじきに帰還するということだが、大団長様の性格からすると、またどこかへ遊びに出かけそうだな。ほっと、あくまでそういう可能性があるって話だ。
Count me in.
もちろん大歓迎だ。栄誉騎士なんだから、騎士団のイベントに参加できないわけがない。
僕の元に正式な招待が来たらまた話そう。他にもやるべきことが山積みなんだ。僕は情報を通じてこの先にある100の可能性を予見することができる。だがその中に休暇だけは存在しない。
ほう、それは残念だ。のんびりした日々なんてどれだけあっても足りないのにな。いつかもう一度近隣語群島に行きたいもんだ。
それに関しては僕も同感だ。
Possibly spoilers for a future summer event? Maybe finally making the archipelago permanent? Well, this is super lovely. This little... essentially a collection of anecdotes. With the only difference being that they are limited. And don't give primo gems. Okay, no like afterword or anything. But they do give Mora. Which is almost as important. Or maybe actually more important. But yeah, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. This event is done, Stygian is done. Still some reason to spend until it's over. This will be done in 2 days. This week's Temper Day self. Oh yeah, so I have an anecdote to do, and I guess it's exploration time. Oh, and there's rhythm gaming as well. Super lovely event. 10 out of 10. The entire thing. The activities were fairly cool. The Jin combat was like one that wasn't perfect. But, I mean, when I was exiting the combat as soon as I could, it was actually pretty fun. Just do like one rotation with my team, do one round of Jin blasting, and then you are done, right? Like it just ended there by itself. But if somebody enjoys it, they can play for longer, so I guess there is that. I still had the ability to end. Not like I didn't. So that was fine. Just know, if you just go until the time ends, it does overstay its welcome. The tea event was great though. The like bartender event rather. And the eagle one, also very fun. Pinecone. The story was amazing, especially the cutscene with Dvalin and Dvalin fighting each other. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check whether they have anything to say about Dottore. So usually happened with the higher-ups. Will happen with the Doctor and Marionette, right? But this to happen just as the plan was about to kick off, Project Studia. Look, you're worrying over nothing again, aren't you? The Jester and the Rooster are leading the charge on that front. There is no way it could fail. No matter what happens in Notcry, it won't affect Her Majesty that Saritsa's great endeavor. We'd only carry out our duties and wait to sing the praise of her far-sighted wisdom, you will see. I hope things really do go smoothly over in Snezhnograd. They do have a comment about how Project Studia is gonna kick off soon. So that's probably gonna be like the big thing in when we go to Snezhnaya, right? Project Studia will be the big thing we'll have to stop. Because there's no way anything that the Rooster and Jester are involved in is like any good. Let me just grab these for no good reason. Patches? I mean, it could be like one less or one more. The patches have don't always have the same number of versions. But yeah, something around that. So enter the tower. That's the quest that I need to do. I will actually... Oh, wait. Crystals. Daily crystals. I will switch to the Varka team. It's also decent for exploration. And should be more fun in combat. These guys are tanky. If an enemy doesn't get one shot, that means they are super tanky. Did something just flash by? What? Oh yeah, these guys over there. Let me mark. Daily crystals? These are all torn up. Looks like this camp was abandoned long ago. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of that. I want to read this, but not out loud. Or maybe okay, I will. My throat no longer is sore. The selection list for the Ratniki was posted today. My rank was low, yet I still managed to squeeze in at the very bottom. All the years of effort finally paid off. I can at last wear the uniform of a Ratnik. As before the mirror, studied every detail of the uniform again and again. The buttons, the badges, the cap, and the lantern that belongs only to me, with my name engraved on it. I could look at it forever. New uniforms always carry a scent of leather mixed with hope. It is strangely comforting. I ran my fingers over my name on the lantern and pictured myself guarding the borderlands. I could not help imagining the future. Would my name and my story one day spread back to Nasha Town and from there across all of Notcry? The unit assignments came out today. Perhaps luckily that's balance itself. I was not chosen for a frontline lightkeeper unit. Instead, I was assigned to a support unit station at Kipumonkey Cliff. I should have known better than to hope for too much. With my test scores being accepted as a lightkeeper at all was already more than I could have hoped for. I met my captain and my teammates for the first time. Captain Asepov is a stone-faced man. He gave me a brief rundown of our duties, patted my shoulder and went back to his post. His grip was so strong I almost lost my balance. Chernov is a cheerful fellow. He pulled me to the campfire for drinks, and I had a surprisingly pleasant night. Shonokovich is as thin as a sheet of iron. I heard he used to be a poet. Chernov says his dream is to write a great poem about military life, which is why he became a lightkeeper. To be honest, he's a strange one. Patolichev joined the same day as I did, and he seems downcast for some reason. I wonder if his reason for being thus is the same as mine. I have lost track of how many days I have been stationed at Kipomaki Cliff. Perhaps it has already been months. Each day feels as if it will never end, as though I am trapped living the same one over and over. I rise at 6 each morning to train with the captain. After that, I search for fruit or hunt small game to top up our rations. Then Chernov takes over my watch, and I get to enjoy staring at the jagged walls of Kipomaki Cliff and letting my mind drift. I imagine what my battles against the Wild Hunt will look one day. I truly don't know what Shonokovich hopes to write about in a unit like ours. What great poem about military life can sprout from this? They have received an order from Pyramida today. We are to clear several Wild Hunt nests around Kipomaki Cliff in a support unit role. To be honest, this is the best news I have had in days. No, in months. At last I will go to the battlefield, at last I can prove myself. Filev, the Lightkeeper, remembered by generations to come, is finally about to have his first battle. And now he's a ghost. From the records of the Frostglade Steeds, we received an urgent request for reinforcements from Pyramida and set out for Kipomaki Cliff to deal with an unexpected Wild Hunt outbreak. According to our scout teams, there should be another group of Wild Hunt lurking beneath Cliffwatch Camp. It's now the third day. The Wild Hunt spilling out of Kipomaki Cliff has already reached the ramparts. That place is often called the Sanctum of Departed Heroes, the resting grounds of soldiers who once fell in battle. The sheer number of Wild Hunt creatures this time is unsettling. I only hope I will not become one of them. Thankfully, the scout has already returned to report the old man in Pyramida, so the reinforcements should be on the way. Our orders are to clear 3 Wild Hunt nests. We destroyed one the day before yesterday, and another this morning after being forced into it. This should be the last one. If we can hold out until help arrives, I can finally return to Pyramida and make my report. I'm taking a long break once we get back. About time I headed home and checked on things there too. Okay, this triggered some quests, but this is not the quest I'm doing right now. This is the quest I'm doing right now. I just, you know, this got triggered by me coming near, so I read them. I could have used this guy to mine the crystals for me, actually. I didn't even need to use Varka. Get this like a bit out of the way, I'm not gonna go all the way there. What's the intended way of going there? Maybe something here. This guy seems in bad shape. Here. Eat this. And now help me. Slam this thing. And one more. And the Mora chest. And yeah, this thing. I'm supposed to go up here, right? Or maybe just down here? Maybe I don't need to like fly up there, just to walk into it. Sus campfire. Okay, I do need to go up. I could just climb this, but there has to be some intended way that will send me straight there. Right? There's gotta be something. What about this thing? Oh, hello, Vlaiku. I must have already cleared some camp. More Mora boxes? Oh, is this something I already cleansed? This is missing. Heroes of the Sublunary Sphere, please ascend my tower. What will happen if we ascend the tower? Okay, so this is connected to the quest. But all they say is ascend the tower. So we do truly need to climb it. After I interacted with this, the whole place became dark. Oh, look! Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Ouch.
みんなは俺が守れくらえ
ここだよ逃げようなんて思わないでよね
できたとんよっとチェーよっあっ
Actually, not only will I have an intended way up unlocked, but also a chest. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't like force climb stuff. Usually. Hello, little guy. This is pretty amazing. I'm a big fan of Genshin World Quest, so I can't wait to get into it. Oh, hello. More friends.
全力攻撃だ
風だ
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Where did they go? How did they come back? They were gone for a sec, and then suddenly they swooped from the sky. Paimon does feel a teeny tiny bit of Kuvaki in it, but it's all covered in abyssal goop. It can't function at all like this. Yeah, could you try purifying it? You know, the move that makes all the abyss corruption go whoosh and disappear? Oh. And be careful, don't get hit. Oh. Unique gameplay. Oh my god, there's more of them. Oh, we angered something. Look out! I hold them off. Get out of here as quickly as you can now. There's no way I'm running away. Create abyssal energy from the core so I can lend you my aid. Yeah, let's do as she says. Hello, Paimon doesn't know who you are, but we gotta clear that abyssal energy from the core, right? Wait, what are you doing? Oh. Are you hurt? We're fine, thanks for stepping in to help. I'm glad to hear that. These pitch black impurities are far more dangerous than they look, and the wounds they inflict can have serious consequences. The abyss is nothing I can handle. I remember you, back in Pyramida. As long as it may be, it's my duty as a Lightkeeper to remind you not to let your guard down. Speaking of Lightkeepers, oh, you're a Luga, right? The old man back in Pyramida told us about you, and we even saw you there. Oh, now that you mention it, I did catch a sight of a rather unusual little Jack Frost in the crowd. Paimon wasn't the Jack Frost, but at least she wasn't mistaken for a specter this time. Not the point. Paimon's Jan's guide, thank you very much. My apologies, I assure you I meant no offense, so you're a guide. Getting out wonders like you two was originally one of our responsibilities as well. It's just that the recent surge in Wild Hunt activity has made things difficult. Let's set that aside for now. In any case, your guess is correct. I'm Iluga, captain of the Lightkeepers Investigation Squad, the Nightmare Orioles. It's a pleasure to meet you. Paimon's Paimon and he's Jan. We are here on a commission, and actually that commission has something to do with you. Yeah, an old Lightkeeper asked us to... You briefly explain how you took on a sudden commission in Pyramida and came to the Pillar of Embla in search of the Silver Lampwick. I see, he can't keep from worrying about me, huh? Can't blame him though. Honestly, this isn't the best look for me, but I came here looking for the silver lamp as well. I ended up spending too much time clearing out the monsters in the area, so I've almost made no progress. And I've dragged the two of you into the danger on top of that. It's nothing. These little scrapes don't even make it into our adventure log. Speaking of which, we never got to ask properly. We have to find the Fae named Alia to get the silver lamp, right? So where exactly are we supposed to look for her? Oh, that voice we heard earlier, was that her? So you heard it too. Yes, I believe that was her guiding us. Following the Kuvaki's guiding light should lead you to her. Should being the operative term. Right now, that guide is flickering. I would say it's half the abyssal corruption and half her intention. She's using Kuvaki to obscure that which is truly important, including her own presence. As such, we likely need the power of a barrier core to disperse the corruption and restore the barriers in the area. Once the barrier reforms, our now hidden guide should reveal itself. We'll help you. We've accepted the commission after all, and since the abyss is the cause of all this, there's no way we are just gonna ignore it. But danger lurks behind every corner here and the terrain is treacherous. Why don't you two wait somewhere safe while I... No way. Hey, seriously, aren't you underestimating Jan just a little? You saw him in action just now. Pretty impressive, right? Honestly, he might even be stronger than you. And besides, he's got Paimon, the ever-reliable guide. Tricky terrain? Please, Paimon can fly. I don't mean to belittle you, but you're ordinary people who were kind enough to help us out. If something happened to you because of all this, we are like the least ordinary people in all of Teyvat. Can create a shield like this in lore but not in gameplay? Yeah, seems like it. Although I'm not sure, was the shield from him or from the Fae? From Alia. The shield might have been from Alia. I'm not exactly 100% sure. But yeah, a lot of characters can do stuff that they cannot exactly do in gameplay. Mona can like teleport over long distances, for example. Like she did in a cutscene back in 1.1. I am not that weak. Exactly, just leave it to us. We won't let you down. Alright, alright. Then I will be counting on you. But please be careful. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe as well. We will. If anything, you should be the one watching your step. Thanks, that said, I also have a companion who can fly. Come on, Eden. Come on, Adong. Oh, he's all gold and shiny, just like a pile of Mora. Let's have the barrier core nearby. Once we are close, we just need to channel the Kuvaki into it. Huh? But that thing's floating in midair. Paimon can get there just fine, but you two... No worries, come with me, I will show you just what Eden can do. And yeah, Durin keeps talking about how much he loves flying. The pure Kuvaki energy that Eden carries can make certain invisible objects appear. Keep moving forward with its help. Brace yourselves. It's safe to stand on, right? It's not gonna drop us, is it? Don't worry, this is the path hidden by Kuvaki. Eden's uncovering for us. Oh, it's so cool that he's jumping here as well. Whoa! The ground is still invisible, Luga. Chill. I will stay here to keep channeling energy into the barrier core. May I entrust the other side to you two? Eden will lead the way. If Eden's helping out, we'll be totally fine. You can leave it to us. Thank you, that means we'll be apart for a bit. Stay safe, you two. Oh, there's a thingy nearby. World quests are big Genshin. Okay, where am I going now? Oh, over here. Oh, this is the thing. Just to fill it up with some energy, right? What is the Abyss Order doing here? Where are we? What is this place? Everything around looks completely different. Paimon thinks she saw a bunch of weird stuff just now, and now her head's all spinny. Yeah, me too. Travelers, flowing along the river of time. Wait, who are you? When did you get here? Well, I heard someone calling my name. Was that not you? Calling your name? Ah, so you must be Miss Alia, the Fae who guards the silver lampwick here at the Pillar of Embla. Relic? Fae? So that's what I've become in your time, a legend far removed from the truth? I am no Fae, I am just an ordinary human. The silver lampwick is indeed here, but where did you... No, let me ask it this way. Since you know of the lampwick, you must have heard the name Soloway as well. In your time, which age does she belong to? Do you mean the Torchforger? He founded the Lightkeepers about 500 years ago now. 500 years, so it's already been that long. Wait, so you're not a Fae? Then hang on, are you seriously over 500 years old? Learners might have twisted parts of the truth, but if you are the Torchforger's ally, and you can wield Kuvaki to guard the relic here, Miss Alia, you've clearly gone far beyond what ordinary mortals can reach. That's a long story, and right now there are things far more important than my age. If you've come seeing my silver lampwick, that means the professor has slipped free again. Just the prophecy warned, Solvay's seal was never going to hold him forever. By the professor, do you mean the fiend who was sealed within Kipumaki Cliff 500 years ago by the Torchforger and the Moonchanter of the Frostmoon Scions? The prophecy says this: twice shall the undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down. Serpent, fiend, or professor, no matter the title, he's earned every bit of his infamy. It says here we struck down a third time then. I remember Ayla saying something similar as well. Right, we heard something like that from Ayla back when we were in the Frostmoon Science Sanctum with Verna. So we met Ayla too. What a curious twist of fate, but again, hers is less a prophecy that's bound to happen, and more of a play for it to happen. After all, Oracle or no, she's just like me, a person from the past. When it comes to future disasters, there is so little we can do. Our future became your present, and your future, it can only be shaped by those who live in the present. Forgive the interruption. 3 years ago, Samsenior Ratniki and I went to investigate a disturbance in the seal, but we were hit by an ambush none of us expected. Our losses were severe, and the mission had to be called off. After that, the old man decided we weren't yet ready to solve the problem once and for all. He set up observation posts around the area, declaring it off limits. I knew he needed to buy time, gather strength, and look for a way to turn the tide, but still. I shouldn't question his judgment, yet I can't keep wondering, isn't this situation the result of negligence on our part? We hesitated and dallied, and now the great evil eye and countless monsters have come spilling out beyond the corroded zone. Just think about the nightmare from 3 years ago being poured out over this land again. I just can't stand it. Luca. Apolisian Paimon and Miss Alia, I lost my composure just now, sorry about that. I don't know all the details of which you speak, but a dulled blade must sometimes be honed before it can cut through again. That kind of sharpening is never wasted effort. Besides, surely the world 500 years on isn't so small that all its burdens must be piled onto the shoulders of a single child. Child? You mean me? But I'm not a child anymore. Well, think about it. Strictly speaking, I'm a few centuries older than you. How could you not be a child in my eyes? Compared to me, you are all pretty much children. Paimon, maybe, sure, but why am I a child too? Hey, what's with that tone? Aren't you happy to be called a child alongside Paimon, huh? But Paimon does think Miss Alia has a point. This isn't something you should have to carry on your own. It's on all of us. If you're assigning blame, then I deserve it more than anyone here. Back then I failed to truly destroy the professor. And since then I've wasted away in this stagnant prison of time. Even now I cannot give you the silver lampwick you came for. Messiah, don't say that. Wait, does that mean the silver lampwick isn't actually with you? How should I put this? It both is and isn't. In your presence, this tower has been deeply corrupted. This prevents me from freely using my power to reach the silver lampwick. What if we clear the corruption from the tower? That would be ideal. The tower's presence allows the Kuvaki here to remain in its purest form. We've already seen the creatures born from its influence. If the moon has blessed you, then you may be able to use the same power to cleanse the filth clinging to the tower and restore its purity. Once you've cleared the corruption and the strength I have lost gathers at the tower speak once more, come find me then. Thank you for your guidance, Miss Alia. And please don't blame yourself too much. I know what you want to say, and if you are willing to forgive me, don't be so harsh on yourself either. The past is beyond change, but the world of the living still has a future, and I'm entrusting that future to you. Alright, it's time I sent you back. Uh-oh. Okay, do I actually have to climb this? Maybe I do. Is it really possible that I will just get something to fly straight to the top later? But maybe not. So I'll just get it while we are here. Shung. And we're off. Because this is the thing I wanted to interact with before. And couldn't. The Pyro Abyss Mage is gonna be an absolute pain to clear actually.
物語は始まったばかりだよ。任せ。みんなは俺が守れ。
足元に気をつけて。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
レッカよっはっしもっと激しく
Okay, actually it wasn't that bad. What just happened to me? Huh? Did they fall down? Or what? Ready set up for battle. Ouch, I'm taking damage.
腐食神聖気をつけて。
ここだよ。風だ。はっ。はあ。
Oh, actually, okay, big enemy, so go to Varka.
しっかりついてこいよ。
Oh, there's another guy.
はっよっと傷が増えたな。
運命の変わり目気をつけて。よし全力攻撃だ。
レッカよっとはっ
Guys, the Varka let him heal up. Now I can restore the barrier core. Barrier cores have the power to clear up its corruption and reconstruct barriers. While the barrier cores have been shattered, perhaps their original power can be restored by using Kuvaki to absorb the fragments and repair them. Yoink. You'll never see that true realism can only be built from the ground up. Or something like that.
戦利品か。冒険の褒美だと思って取っとけ。
Hello? Okay, we are out. So I think what happened here is the ground shattered beneath my feet, right? Okay, switch it like this. Put into your chest. Oh, I haven't been in the. I haven't been to my teapot yet. Boink.
任せて腐食新鮮みんなは俺が守れ
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。
レッカとあそれ
Oh boy, that's sort of abyssal reef lines. And even more of them.
しっかりついてこいよ
The camera didn't need to stay there as long. Oh, the mud is actually damaging me. Okay, and that's just for our efforts.
酒が入ってたら一杯分けてくれ
Something interesting is happening here as well. I can probably get this guy. Put him here. How's the exploration going? Yeah, doing the quest now. It's pretty fun. Oh no, I need something extra. Oh yeah, you. Come. Here we go. You what? Wait, what did I say? Did I say anything sus? Sometimes I say sus things on purpose, but this time I don't actually know what you hecht at. This isn't going to be easy. It probably is going to be easy, actually. Oh, what just happened? Tap the Q key to secure the energy core in place. What? Oh. Wait, what? There is a Knights of Owens meeting point. I'm like so behind on all the meeting points. A strange plant that coexists with Kuvaki energy, seemingly linked invisibly to certain nearby objects. After absorbing the energy core of the intricate bloom, count the length of the connection between the energy core and the intricate bloom to rotate or move specific surrounding objects. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was doing. After rotating or moving to a specific location, tap to release in order to secure the link between the energy cores and intricate blooms, fixing nearby objects in space. In place. So how do I grab it again? Wait, how do I... How can I grab this? I clicked reset and now how can I move it again? F, T? Maybe I need to like move away and back closer? Shouldn't I be able to grab this? Oh no, I guess this already... I already solved the puzzle by accident? And that's why I cannot move it anymore. By clicking reset, the puzzle solved itself. It appears. I think that's what happened? But this is already shining. Like, see all of these thingies? Yeah, I'm done. I think you broke it. I just clicked reset. Wait, there has to be a chest nearby here as well. Or did I break it in such a way that I'm not gonna get the chest? Shouldn't there be a chest here? Or maybe once I go out. No, the most nearby chest is still far away. Yeah, normally after solving the other puzzle there was the chest there. I might have cooked the chest. The wiki is showing us the way clearly now. Okay, it's actually quite annoying to get to apparently. Because this is not a chest related to that puzzle. Yeah, I find it strange to believe that there wouldn't be a chest here after solving the puzzle. I might really have broken something. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. That's very weird. Is there just no chest here? There was a chest when I entered the cave actually, so maybe that's the reward? Let's hope that's the case. Whoa! Oh, there's a thingy over there as well. Yeah, I know I need the Spire Bloom. What is it though? Here. I finished all the events in all 3 games. I'm actually in Zenless, I'm quite a bit behind. I still haven't done the cinema event fully. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. And you need to do theater now, because you want to use the transient resin from it during the Stygian Onslaught bonus leyline period. Which is you only have until Friday. Oh, I knew it! I knew we would get teleported up top to get the the thingy, the Oculus. Ah, it's you! You have returned! Apologies for the long wait, Miss Alia. We ran into some monsters on the way back. It's alright, to me that was barely a blink of an eye. Yeah, I just started. My apologies, that was a slip of the tongue. The way you tense up like that does remind me a little of Solovey. No wonder that Nightingale chose to stay by your side. You know about Eden too? Wait, is he also a bird from 500 years ago? There's no way, right? Quite perceptive, Paimon. Your guess is correct. Well, Paimon had a feeling Eden was special. You can tell right away he's not just any messenger bird. And clearly that's not how a regular bird looks like. He was once Solovey's Nightingale, following him from their homeland to this bitter frontier. Later, when Solovey returned to cast aside the Nightingale family name, he meant to drive the bird away. I couldn't let it end up homeless, so I took it in. I could never have foreseen that this small act would see it pull into the Sampo mill and carry it across 500 years, thus taking the form you see now. The Sampo mill? Considering you first took me for a fae, it's not surprising that this term is unfamiliar to you. Man, we read the lore though. Traveler, you forgot the lore? So much time has passed after all. But you will have to face the professor yourself soon, won't you? While we still have a moment, I believe it's necessary to tell you the true history, the truth of the serpent's first death. For just as I am no fae worthy of worship, this tower you call the Pillar of Embla is no divine miracle. On the contrary, this is the place where I slew that serpent for the first time, yet failed to consign him to hell for good. At the time, the professor erected a tower here, one that reached toward the very heavens. He sought to use the Sampo mill to siphon the land's power and, through that tower, ascend the Elysium he believed lay beyond the sky. Had his scheme succeeded, all of Not Cry, its soil and every living being upon it, would have become fuel for his ascent. We did all we could to stop him, but we were far too weak. By the time we reached this place, he was but one step shy of his goal. With no other recourse, I cast myself into the Sampo mill and used my own flesh and blood to ignite it, thwarting that serpent's plot. Thinking back on it now, that was the first and the last time I ever felt grateful for the bloodline I was born with. As I've said before, I am no more than a mortal. It was a twist of fate alone that I came to linger in the seam between time and space. Miss Alia. As for Serpent's second death, as Solovey's successor, you should know the story even better than I. Yes, it's said that 500 years ago, the Moonchanter of that era entrusted the sacred blade to the Torchforger, and together with many others, they drove the Fiend and his followers back to Kifumaki Cliff. In the end, the Moonchanter and the Torchforger sealed the monster with their own hands. Twice shall that undying serpent rise again. And now we stand at the third and final time, the moment when that serpent must be buried for good. Twice shall the undying serpent rise again, and thrice shall he be struck down. And at last shall he be laid to rest by the heroes of the sublunary sphere. Let's assure Miss Alia, this time we'll put him down for good. We will not allow past tragedies to repeat themselves. Yeah, we'll help too. Really? But you two... Wait, do you mean that once you get the silver lampwick from Miss Alia, you won't need our help anymore and we should just part ways? How heartless, I'm so hurt! Exactly, Paimon never would have thought you were such a cold person, Iluga. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distance myself, I'm just... Alright, we know you worry about us, but seriously, you don't have to. You've seen for yourself what Jan is capable of on the road, right? You can leave your back to me. Jan. With such the heroes of the sublunary sphere to rely on, I suppose it's time I made up my mind as well. Once I hand you the silver lampwick, the barriers in this region will all collapse. When that happens, the Abyss will reclaim this place. The Professor will surely return. Reaching that Elysium beyond the firmament through this tower was his life obsession. Even in death, that fixation has never faded. I'll use everything I have to hold him here. While I do, you must find a way to end him for good. The one who asked you to gather the relics must have already have a plan in place. You would do well to follow his instructions. But Miss Alia, if you do that, then you... Don't worry, no one shall send me packing from this world until that wretched serpent is laid to rest for good. There's an old saying about the winter ice layers. I don't know if it still survives in your era. Though the flower may fail, the leaves will keep their promise. Sorry, I've never heard it. Is that so? A pity, but it doesn't matter. All you need to understand is this. What I do now is simply a promise I must uphold. Miss Alia, I'll keep my promise too. I swear to you, no matter what happens, I will put an end to the Professor. Not you, but all of you. No one should walk their path alone, Iluga. And no one should march alone toward death. Don't forget that we are here too. And not just us, there are tons and tons of lightkeepers who have your back. We'll be totally fine. There's no time left, I must send you off now. Don't look back. Run, children, run! Uh-oh, the Pillar of Embla is totally overrun by the Abyss. Paimon sure hope Miss Alia's okay. We just have to trust her and focus on what we can do. Yeah, we gotta keep it together, especially at times like this. What next, Luga? You know the situation best, so we'll follow your lead. I'll head ahead to Cliffwatch Camp at the base of Kipumaki Cliff to meet up with my team and prepare for the upcoming operation. As I mentioned, that area is considered extremely dangerous, a forbidden zone. What awaits us there will be a tough fight and dangerous beyond imagination. You turned Lightkeeper, so technically I don't have the authority to command you. Given the situation, why not count us in? Paimon agrees. We've got some experience too, you know? And for big operations like this, it's definitely better to follow orders than go in alone. Just win the first 3 days. People giga rush all the content. 16 hours a day. Finish everything within a week. And then they're like, man, no content. That's the victory, Captain. Thank you. Hearing that gives me more courage, even in the face of our enemies, than you know. I hereby officially invite you to join my investigation squad, the Nightmare Orioles. I will guide you, protect you, and uphold my promise to Miss Alia. We'll protect you too, and the rest of your team. Let's stand together and see this through. That we will. Still, this was a sudden development, so if you need to make any preparations, use what time remains to us. A tough battle awaits, and there's no such thing as too prepared. I'll stick to the original plan and head for Cliffwatch Camp first. I will wait for you there. Got it, we'll be there as soon as possible. Take care until then. I got the lamp wick. And the big chest.
好きなものがあれば持ってっていいぞ。
And I actually just wanted to go to a statue, so it's very nice that we got teleported here. To worship it a bit. Get 100 Primo Gems. I like offering only how much is required. And not more. It should really give like 100 times the Mora. For sending the statue. Like 3000 Mora? What is this supposed to be? Everything else fine, but 3000 Mora? That's not fine. How are our resources looking? Not great. Five days left. 5 days and 1 fate point. I mean, I'll have to top up eventually anyways, no? For like... Nicole. We're on 41 PT. Oh, there should be a thing inside of here. I think I will continue the quest. Tomorrow. Like, this is a very nice spot to take a break. Cause man, I've been playing so long. Wait, what is happening here? Oh, we need to return these guys here. We need to find some of them and get them to move over. Have I finished the quest? I'm nowhere close. Oh, and here I need to collect these little guys. Okay, there is this guy. Let's light him up. First we'll use him to destroy the barriers. But yeah, this quest... Oh my... What? This quest will take days to finish. Okay, that's one little guy. Wait, what? Come. Now reignite. Actually, I should just be able to do this. Simplify. More Mora. Put him here. Reignite this guy. Oh no! He's too far. Excuse me, boy. Did he bug out? Here we go. Move! Oh, they... What was that supposed to be? We also need to shoot this. One more level. Let's go! And the tradition in this area, you unlock one chest to more appear.
酒が入ってたら一杯分けてくれ。
Okay, and you, boy. You come with me over there. I hope he can follow me. Wait, villagers, what are you doing?
危ない。物語は始まったばかりだよ。
Oh no, he's running away.
走るより飛ぶ方が早いよ。
More villagers. This is intentional. So I guess I know I'm doing the right thing.
任せて。物語は始まったばかりだよ。
So I finished this little sub quest.
なんだかプレゼントを開けるときみたい。緊張するね。
The other way around. There are quite a lot of, even though, oh, something's happening here. The puzzles might be simple, but there are multiple ways to solve them. How do I shoot myself? Oh, what? Wait, why did these guys not get destroyed? What is happening? I think I just need to use the bowman. Cause something's... I thought I'm supposed to like shoot out and destroy them like that. But it appears that I cannot do that. This guy was kinda sad. What's up, little boy? Enjoy more furniture to remind me.
危ない。運命の変わり目。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
Oh, this guy's tanky.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
I even... Oh, there's more! Enemies so tanky I even got to switch to Varka before they were dead. There is some meat on the ground as well. We sucked some animal in. Maybe this guy. No, it doesn't... Looks like they don't drop me. So I killed something else. Wait, are we sure they don't drop meat? Yeah, they don't. Or at least, you can't really kill them like this. They burrow. Burrow underground. Okay, so, I will go take a quick bathroom break. And I will finish up my daily stuff. Go to my teapot. do the Miliastra thingy. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this achievement claimed as well. 10 primos is 10 primos. Just got a market. Moondust Treasure Hunter 2. Bum. And the second level give us 10 primo gems, okay. 1647. Does that number much? 1647, yes. I'm missing 30 achievements. Some of which are not possible to complete yet. 2, in fact. Or 3. Yeah, 3 are not possible to get, so I'm missing 27. Because there are like the Lunar Arcana achievements, where you need to like collect them all. And not enough time has passed. And if we get them every week. Ooh, 20 more here. New dish from Shenhe. It was actually yesterday. Although the mail actually comes early? Does it not? Guest from Fontaine rinse the fish briefly in plain water before eating it? Oh no. The lady had moved with more force than usual. The French. Second entry album out, very nice. Okay, so let's first go. Oh, meeting point rewards, apparently. We grabbed enough chests. The Grandmaster disappeared again. Oh boy. £10 for this. Construct. Rewards. And compass has been upgraded. Good. Oh, they have a Borderlands Shrine of Depth key. Oh, the music is very cool here. Oh, and Varka just spawned in. After increasing the level. Oh, this is voiced.
この剣はまだ重さが足りない気がするな。軽すぎる。まあいいか。などくらいの鍛冶技術は俺の好みじゃないしな。モンドに帰ったらワーグナーに頼んでもう少し重くしてもらおう。
I think Noel also asked Wader for something for help with something similar.
ノエルがまあ当然だな。あの子は普通の武器じゃ扱いづらいはずだ。などくらいで何か変わった鉱石を見つけて、ノエル専用の剣でも作って手土産にしようと思ってたんだ。結局散々探してもちょうど良さそうな鉱石は見つからなかったかな。今回は手ぶらで帰るしかない。あ、そういえばノエルがジンの風圧剣を練習中と聞いたぞ。俺も帰ったらあいつに技を伝授してやらないとな。ノエルも俺みたいに二刀流ができるようになれば最高なんだが、そうすりゃ剣で風圧を出す方法も教えられる。あの子が正式な騎士になるにはもう少しきっかけが必要だが、ひとまず騎士の称号でも先に考えておくか。偵察騎士、志賀騎士、あとは何騎士がいいだろうな。
Quite lovely. Oh, this was just an anecdote. That only appeared after I increased the level of my thingy. Oh. Also, there's another one in Liu. I forgot about that. As the by anecdote.
ついてこれるか？
ここから大通りに出られる。道も広いから迷わないはず。
ありがとう、お嬢さん。確か父母黒に住んでいる子だったわね。街で見かけたことがある。
うん。でもナナは記憶力が悪いからあなたのこと忘れちゃった。ごめん。薬草を取りに行かないと。白先生が待ってるからナナはもう行く。
Yeah, she wandered quite far off.
ナナちゃん待って、私。
Eh? That's Chichi.
シハクもいるのか。変わった組み合わせだな。
Anyway, let's see how things play out first. Play lower, Paimon.
わかったわかった。なんで急にコソコソするんだよ。オイラたちがバレないわけないぞ。薬が欲しいなら白先生が店にいるから そっちに行って。ごめん。ナナ、本当に覚えてない。本当に薬草を取りに行かないと。さようなら。
はあ、一体なぜあのような状態に。旅人パイモン、出てきたらどう？私に聞きたいことがあるのでしょ？
You knew we were here.
ほーら、やっぱりシハクの目はごまかせないだろ。でも、なんでナナと一緒にいたんだ？
You didn't actually get lost, did you?
ナナちゃんと二人きりで会える機会を伺っていただけよ。まさかこの世にあんな仙人がいたなんて。彼女は仙人の体を持ちながら仙人の魂を持っていない。加えて本来の魂も一部が抜けてしまっている。あんなに物忘れが激しいのはそのためでしょうね。
So you figured out the whys and the wherefores of this mystery? Can you help treat Chichi?
以前にも密かにナナちゃんを治療した人がいるはずよ。彼女の額の呪符に施されている術はよく知っているわ。あれは魂を鎮めるためのものなの。あの呪符がなければナナちゃんの魂はとっくに抜け落ち、何もわからない人形同然になっていたでしょうね。
Wait, you're familiar with that sigil? Then it must be...
そう、三子の術よ。
ちょっと待った。ナナの頭にある呪符って、お前が使った三子の術と関係あるのか？
That means Chichi is like you.
ええ、彼女も三子を切り離しているわ。一緒に歩きながらじっくり観察してみたの。ナナちゃんの体に指針が一人だけ残っていることは確かよ。どの指針かまでは特定できないけれど、その指針も完全な状態ではないわ。外からの力で砕かれた後、誰かが精妙な術で寄せ集めたかのように見えた。その誰かが必ずしも人とは限らなかったわね。どこかの仙人が線引きを使ってナナちゃんの魂を寄せ集め、呪符で封じ込めて養っているのではないかしら。
What happened to Chichi back then?
このことについてはおそらくナナちゃん本人にしかわからないでしょうね。他人の身の上について深く追求するのは良くないけれど。
However, is there something wrong with Chichi? Some sort of problem?
ナナちゃんの体内から濃い四季が感じられた。
Could it be from that time during Lantern Ride? When we entered the border between life and death?
ああ、おいらも思い出したぞ。あの時、ナナは四季をたくさん吸い込んで寝ちゃいそうになってたよな。
なるほど。ナナちゃんの体はもともと魂が抜けているから、難なく四季が入り込めてしまう。あの呪符が魂を鎮めていなければ、その場で完全に魂を失っていたかもしれないわね。けれど、四季を防げたとはいえ、呪符の戦力をかなり消耗してしまっているはず。あの呪符は水源のない水のようなものよ。作り手の戦力は相当なものだけれど、今となっては10分の1も残っていないわ。それに、君の言う四季が体内に入り込んだとなると、おそらく呪符の戦力はもうすぐ尽きてしまうでしょうね。そう考えると、あの二人の仙人が突然父袋を訪ねたのも納得。きっと彼らも何かを感じ取ったのね。
二人の仙人？もしかしてカーンとピンバーヤのことか？
その二人のことは私も知っているわ。私が見かけた二人の仙人はそれぞれ鳥と鹿の姿をしていて、町に入る前に男性に化けたの。
That's actually what I first thought of when she said two adepti. The Mountain Shaper and the Moon Carver.
そんな名前だったのね。教えてくれてありがとう、旅人。私たちはナナちゃんのためにここに集まったのだから、彼らに会っておくべきかもしれないわね。うん。思い立ったが吉日。すぐにでも二人の戦府へ顔を出してみるわ。
And be sure to hit me up if you need any additional help.
心配することはないわ。ナナちゃんならきっと大丈夫。しかし、あれほど高度な三種の術。一体誰が？
So could we recombine the three deadly cells of Chi-Chi and get a 5-star Chi-Chi? If this was like Star Rail, I would say for sure 5-star Chi. I mean the current one, the current Chi you have is like a 0-star character. She doesn't count. She's not even a character. Catching like you don't understand how horrible Chi-Chi actually is. Catching is like an absolute premium unit right next to her. Chi-Chi is the worst character in the game by far, and it's like not even close. Her kid is really an abomination. Like, have you seen her cooldowns? Duration 15 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds. Duration 15 seconds, cooldown 20 seconds. Energy cost 80, and do you know how much energy her skill generates? None. Not a single particle. No energy gen at all. Yeah. But they could salvage her, right? Lower the cooldown of the skill to like 15 seconds. Maybe 20 if they want to be more conservative. Make it apply some sort of debuff on the enemy that's like some sort of debuff that will help us deal more damage. Because right now Chi-Chi like lowers enemies' attack or something. So make it so that it like increases our damage dealt or, as well or whatever. And then make it so that her particle generation is actually like premium. And not non-existent, like literally. There is just no particle generation. She just doesn't. It's only her, Barbara, and I think Noelle that don't generate any particles. I'm not actually 100% sure about Noelle. Does she generate any energy with her E or not? I don't think she does. But I'm not 100% sure. Barbara and Chi-Chi for sure though. They don't generate energy. Well, let's find some enemy and check. Because I don't think Noelle generates any energy. I think the only thing her skill is good for is resetting her normal attack timer. Let's like go here and... I gotta find an enemy. Maybe I shouldn't have switched out. Chaska. I thought that if I TP here there will be enemies around. Oh, here we go. Yep, no particles. Not a single particle. And she looks so cool with this sword, the Stygian one. So yeah, Noel, Barbara and Chichi, the 3 characters that don't generate energy. Most of the 1.0 healers. Funnily enough, it's like the characters that are the worst anyways, like, even if they generate energy, they will still be our worst healers in 1.0, which is so strange, right? Why do the good healers, Bennett and Jean, not generate any particles, while the bad ones, like the good ones generate particles and the bad ones don't? Why is that? And it's not like they are, I mean, if Noel had like crazy energy gen, she would be way better, but she still like, they still all require field time. Chichi and Noel require field time to heal. Barbara, not so much. You can use her burst, but her burst comes up once every like 15 years. But it only heals, so you don't mind that it comes up every 15 years. Actually, I do hope that Chichi will get buffed one day. Alongside maybe Chongyun, maybe Shanhe could get some buffs as well. Shanhe does have a home right now in the Skarek team, but it's like no fourth slot in a Skarek team is that impactful. They are all kinda meh at best. And when Shanghai is this niche, the teams she works in should be like, you know, amazing. Like she should be a premium support for this freeze team, but she's not. She's only played there because you have to play a Cryo or Hydro character. But yeah, Layla, Dahlia, Citlali, they all work just as well, sometimes better. Okay, let's do a quick Genshin duel before we end things off. Yes, I was already opening it. Xiangling? Oh no. It has to be above 1.0 because Xiangling was the only polearm from 1.0. So it could be Zhongli, it could be Xiao. It was Zhongli. Rain, Omen, I hope I brought the laundry in. I think it's Mona. No! Shoot. Is it Noel? Is this Sina? Kava? No, who are you?
雨だ。洗濯物を中にしまえ。
Gumming. Okay. I've heard this line before. But I haven't heard gumming lines before. I don't know. Whatever, we got there. This kinda looks like Kuhula How to me. Haha, let's go! Got it in one. Up. Xiao. Burb. Xianyun. Okay. The phone is going crazy with notifications. Shui. Another day. Goes to the garbage. Castoris. Oh, both should be Archer. Misha Sensible Kid. Me, at his age, I was just a little terror, biting everyone inside. It's Gallagher is like the only character who has lines about Misha in the first place. So like, yeah, if it mentions Misha, it's Gallagher. But yeah, he was biting people because he was a dog. Okay, this looks like a shield, and it might be like icy. Icy shield. Is this like Jeopard or March? Maybe it's like March. Yeah, nice. Rose, Argenti. So a triple one shot today. Triple one shot, and this was guessed in 3. Pretty good score in Star Rail. If only it was Shuei, we would have gotten a triple one shot. Weekly boss this, maybe Lycon? If it's ice, it's Hugo. Could actually be Sogaku as well. Yeah. Man, like I every time I had like a correct guess, narrowing down the possibilities, but still took me 4 guesses. The Zenith Genshin rule is probably the hardest. Like the character one. The character one is honest, because you don't get the patch up down. The patch up down gives you so much info. Because it allows you to like split the character pool in half. At least, like by that one alone. And then every time you guess, you go like half again. And it's even better because you have the other info, but here you don't have the patch. Because the game was too young when they made it. They will probably add patch eventually. And then it won't be as fun anymore. And Piper will not be the correct starting guess if they add patch, because you ideally want somebody who's like in the middle-ish. Closer to the start, closer to 1.0, because most characters are from 1.0. Like 1.0 is the patch with the most characters in it. So if you actually go halfway through the game's life, it will usually point towards 1.0, and then you don't get as much information. Sometimes even guessing 1.1 can give you some good info, because if it's down 1.0, oh yeah. That's quite a lot of characters, and then above might not be as many. The older the game is, of course. The more characters post 1.0 there are. 3 Varka anecdotes in this batch, and 2 Iluga. I love the little emos they use here. And another Zibai, okay. There are no more anecdotes. You can always just easily check. It's up here on the map screen above the regions. It will say anecdote and location if there are any. Not quite enough for a 10 pool, but we are getting there. Maybe tomorrow. If I get some exploration primos, it probably should be tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. This will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And yeah. Tomorrow, we already cleared Stygian today and done all the events. So tomorrow, if there is no new event, and probably there will be one all next week, not this week, we'll just be doing more exploration or like more questing. The thingy. Continued what we started today. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye!